One Night in Miami is a great example. There's a lot of myth. One myth is that Black people don't go to the theater. It's a myth that lives in all regional theaters in America. And that myth has different parts. First of all, it says, oh, it's the money part, right? Like it's too expensive. As if a Black middle class doesn't exist, right? And the reason why there's not enough, Black audience members is that there aren't enough Black stories, period. And when there are, Black stories, it's kind of tokenism, right? Like, oh, the one Black play of the season, and typically it's a play to suffer, right? And I think the brilliance of One Night in Miami is that it's a story of Black superheroes, right? People who changed America, defined our culture. And so it happened in Miami. 40% of our audience was Black for One Night in Miami, 40%. And we've, that demographic has been with us, maybe not at 40%, but we definitely, have a very large Black, African-American, Afro-Caribbean audience. But because we tell stories, I mean, again, it's not that complicated, right? Carl Coffey, who directed the production, Black Miamian. Ken Powers is not from Miami, but it's a Black artist, and if the community tells its own story, it will resonate to the community. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't direct that much at my own company. I direct every now and then things that I feel that maybe I am the right director for it. But in the same, we're now working on a piece for the Haitian community. Well, you give to Haitian artists the keys to the institution, and and let them tell us. When we did Viva la Parranda, which is one of my it was all about the African diaspora, as told from this very small band in the coast of Venezuela, but they told their own stories in their own way, and that's why it was such a unique and different show. And Oren Squire, who is brilliant Black Miamian artist, wrote A Wonderful World with this own perspective, and and I feel that he has a lot to say about the African American experience, and he says it in the show. And again, it's a show about another superhero, Louis Armstrong, but we're not telling him as a saint. We're trying to paint the most human possible picture of Louis Armstrong. And I think that is, stories that people are interested in seeing, in going to a theater to experience them.